Got one thing. I did background processes. I should have just put the whole thing off, but is what it is. Anyway, hold this. Right. Before I start this real quick, I'm just gonna make it so it's not as jumpy as before. I did some tweaking. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Disabled, but it doesn't do it. Yep. Disable. Yeah, all this stuff is supposed to be disabled. God damn. Sneak processes to come in. I should probably put some more GPU. So let me do that really. And I'm gonna try a quick match in between this. Let me boost my GPU. I can handle it. Grab my office fan while I do this. Sorry about the delay, but it's a must. Okay. Alrighty, I think program setting. It's weird that it doesn't show up. I mean, if it is, it's just I'm gonna have to find the exe for the. Okay. Alright, hey. Anyway, we're good. We're going to add a little bit. Figures. Okay, we're good to go. Alright. Do this. Now, quick match. Main. The campaign I'm having trouble on, so let's just try that. Skyfire, I still haven't gotten. Okay, what? Don't I have is it telling me to play operations? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm looking for players to rock with me during all this. It's I gotta find a Discord or something. I gotta make sure that my notifications go on. I forgot to put on Streamlabs chatbot. There we go. Little kitty cat. I'm a little slow today because tired. Hands hurt playing drums. But I loved it. Love every second of it. Say like no pain, no gain, right? Oh, and then let me 1 second while I do that. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. If anybody came in here, I'm so sorry. I haven't been getting alerts, so I'll have to work on that. But let's see if there's somebody that, yeah, this would be cool, right? This is an interesting way to do it. So I don't know if I did that right. Let me see. So I have a code, but who knows? I hope people can jump in. Oh, it's running so much smoother and it looks amazing. All right, motivation to get through this. Thank God I have my phone charger here. So I'm gonna stick with what I have. Oh, I should have. I didn't know that you could customize.
Here come the winged vermin. Protect the antenna. Reloading weapon. This way. There it is. Munitions secured.
More gargoyles headed for the antenna!
Over here, brothers. Deploying frag grenade. Changing magazine.
The enemy are going for the antenna! Eliminate them!
A little frame drop is there, but
We must hold them back.
oh, come on, frames. You're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be doing better.
My lord, the antenna has sustained significant damage. My lord, the antenna has sustained significant damage.
Oh, no, no, no. Fuck, I don't, man. I hope can I change difficulty? On the battle barge. Alright, I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna try it again, you know what I mean? Oh, and let me just so this doesn't happen again. Just for streaming, you know, I think it would take a little less. It's actually, it doesn't even really make a difference. Oh. Oh, come on. I can't deal with this. Fix this. It's not my... Where's the antenna? I mean, I know I gotta fight stuff, but...
Resupplying.
There's so much going on. I think... Oh my god. I'm running so good before.
Restocking.
More gargoyles headed for the antenna.
Incoming mine. Observe this location.
The enemy are going for the antenna. Eliminate them.
Need to reload. Restocking. Munitions secured.
The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Proceed to the objective. Loading crack grenade. covering.
We must hold them back. The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Restocking. Stabilizing vitals. Reload.
We must hold them back.
No, get me down. I gotta go. Get me up. Get me up.
You look to us. Courage and honor.
My lord, the antenna has sustained significant damage.
Oh man! All right, battle barge time. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I feel so weak putting it on easy, but I want to hear the campaign. I might be hearing the alerts, you know, because I got a couple new followers, and I'm like, I gotta like personally whisper them and remind myself to thank them because Twitch app sucks. I have 2 subscribers in here too. All right, so let me, yeah, let's put it on easy, like a little garbage person that I am. And I don't think I can use that area here. Alright guys, let's try to do this. Okay. I never played Space Marine 1, so I can't say anything about anything. That's what I'm gonna look up while it loads. How to dedicate. Okay. And I gotta go into like system run and do details for all this stuff, but it's like, you know, I'm running a Windows 10 and
Over here, brothers. Here come the winged vermin. Protect the antenna. This position.
Oh my god, the frames are gonna drive me crazy. I have gotta fix this. It doesn't do this all the time. It's like... Oh, come on. I think I know what it is too. I have actually an idea as well. Messing with some... What's on border list? Okay, that should maybe do it. I'm not sure. Love it. I got it.
The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Alright. Yeah, the antenna.
Changing magazine.
We must hawk them back.
Reloading weapon.
Oh, I hate these core fucking things.
Munitions secured. Need to reload. Throwing frag grenade.
I fucking hate all of it.
Zone is dead. Need ammunition. Target destroyed. Changing magazine. Tyranids never travel alone. Mind.
Yeah, I fucking hate those fucking things. I got everything running better. That's what it was, a performance thing.
Zone probe eliminated.
The guns are ready. Use the terminal to begin targeting.
Oh, thank God. The frames are goofing me up, but I got it going now. I got it going.
Targets locked. Let us relish the sight of those vile ships burning.
Oh my God, look at that thing. Oh, that's still doing the cinematics. Come on. I gotta focus my GPU on this like I did with Star Citizen. Alright, let me get Discord open. See.
Captain Akaran has new orders for you.
Very well. Where is Elian?
The enemy tried to smother us. We got separated. By the time we had slain the attackers, Elian was dead. Something put a hole clean through his helmet.
I should have been with you.
I only wish he had lived to see that hive ship burn.
I fought beside Elian for 2 decades. He could not have been defeated by Hormigons.
There are creatures more deadly than Hormigons down there.
You should not have let our squad be divided.
He is gone, Sergeant.
Alright.
Duty is all.
I do not forget my brothers so quickly.
We didn't get the gene seed, man. That's what happened. Alright, now let me do that. Oh no, my god, do we upload everything to the show to TikTok? Is that why I'm getting it? Alright, so... I know I bumped it up. Quality preset. Somebody said that it didn't matter, but I think it does. And this is custom. And I changed it to performance, and it was doing better. So let's do that. But there we go. I think that's just because it's loading it, or it actually does make a difference. Because now look, yeah, look at that shit. Let me go back to that. So now I know exactly what's happening with the changing that. It's like, yeah, that's so. What did I do again? And I'm gonna go back into my NVIDIA control panel and put some edging on. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Where is it? Color. Good. All that's good. 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 Okay, there we go. Edge enhancement. Put that up to 10%. Okay, yeah, that's already a big difference. Okay, so I had my code. Oh wait, that's got to do. Yeah, high is the same thing as custom. Volumetrics, packs, details. I think is good. There's a circle. Revolution. To the native. That's what it was. There we go.
We must make do with the remaining 3 Thunderhawks. I must go. Good hunting, brother.
Good hunting.
But why all this obscurity? These orders reached out from the Primarch. There can be no question as to their integrity.
Yeah, we need somebody's squad.
I would get more things out of the statues at the Temple of Hera.
But I want the stories. Seems fucking good.
Lieutenant, I was informed you arrived with Lord Kalga. Did you fight with him on Vigilus? I've read through those battle reports more than 100 times. A masterful defense.
My duty kept me busy elsewhere.
An unusual service record.
That is my good fortune.
Also, I think the sound too might help up with helmets off because why not? It's fucking awesome.
Get over here.
Captain, I have the Mechanicus on Vox.
They can wait. This
Still
is
looks
ᗪᖇ
great.
Beta 12, the Mechanicus Archmagos. He should have been aboard this ship an hour ago, but he refuses to leave Kadaku without some data from his lab.
Of course, it's fucking
He's currently in
Mechanicus.
this Imperial Guard base. His facility is here. The enemy is closing in. That base will be overrun imminently. ᗪᖇ is a high-value asset. Get that data and get him out.
The mining facility. If we rupture the staging tanks, direct the flow into the valley, we can ignite the fields around the base.
Boil them in promethium. I'll give you command of a small team to hit the staging tanks. 3 men. That's all I can spare. Brief them immediately.
Hey, there we go. Hello. Warhammer time, man.
Mechanicus data. We are Astartes.
Fucking, it's
Titus
pretty
Delirium.
brutal.
Make ready to depart.
Standing by.
You see, is my Discord on? Should be, yeah, it is. Okay. Alrighty. What do I
I
have to
look
do?
like the guy on the right. I'm gonna restart the stream because I'm far behind.
I'm gonna put helmets off because they actually look fucking badass. Helmet visibility. Let's take. Oh, there's Titus. That manly man. You guys are cool, man.
Jesus Christ. Fucking lag is insane. Let's see.
Well, well.
Yo, I had last night and the night before. I gained like 10, 12 new followers, and my alerts weren't working, and I didn't see anything in fucking stream chat, and I have the tablet open and everything. I fucking can't stand
Oh,
it.
I can actually help test that right now. Let me reboot this because that's actually something that I wanted to do. Yeah.
Let us burn
To test something.
Time is short.
Well, I
I
gotta
will
turn
brief
down
you
the
on descent.
stream so don't cause feedback.
to see you in the army.
Yeah, I tested alerts. It works. It's just
fuck these.
I don't know.
You have alerts for that.
Yeah, I have all the alerts. I have all everything. I love looking at their. They all talk about crazy shit.
Biohazards clinging to the fuselage before the flight crews conduct maintenance.
These fucking guys are nuts. These Mechanicus motherfuckers.
I'm not seeing anything right now. I had to switch it to a different stream. Today it did not throw me to queso right away because I think
I
I
have no complaints.
am logged in on a different account. Right. Give me a
I
look
have
at
pressing
here. Okay,
duties,
so
Magos.
Engage the armory terminal. I will see that
just
you
wanna
are suitably
confirm some things. So I'm back in the stream. Blah. Hear myself. I'm a little quieter than the game, but
Yeah, the game I might turn down a little bit, and then I gotta just change.
you may want to. There's a lot of talking, but not too much. Though.
Well, that's why
You
I
turn it
put.
down, like,
Yeah, I put subtitles on. I put it down to 95.
It's like a ton of fucking talking.
Oh yeah, it's good. The campaign. I might do like get XP and all that in PvP. And pretty fucking easy.
Can I not spend channel points? Okay, here, hold on. Do you have any alerts for your channel points?
Shit, no, I don't think so. It should. I have alerts.
Free stretch? Is it just gonna...
Oh yeah, that'll tell me to do that. Like stretch and all that crap.
Just say to do it in chat.
Yeah, so if you like write something.
We offer blessings to this machine, that it may serve you.
Yeah, but it won't make it sound in your game though.
I would hear it though, because I've tested it. But like I don't hear it. No, those are just for like no, it'll just like highlight your comment. That's what it is. Like in there I don't have like
so none of your shit makes a sound.
Well, it's supposed to when I tested it, but like when somebody does that, it just highlights them saying they did that. Like if they type something or they say yeah, it's like
do you have an alert from when someone follows you?
Yeah, it's
like
supposed
brand new follower?
Supposed to fucking go off and everything and an animation.
You're fucking sure?
Yeah, like alright, for example, let me go to stream elements, right? I go to follow and go to properties, right? Go to test widgets.
Cannot follow
right?
Filskin because you have not a verified. Oh, that's my fault. I'm on. What account am I on? When I'm on, I think I'm on a Dante account.
Like I just checked. There's gunk. Yeah, I just checked.
Yeah, this account doesn't have a verified phone number, so it's not your fault. But...
Yeah, like I did.
Well, there you go.
There's tip. I got bits. Like Yeah, I'm testing all my stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's you testing it?
Yeah.
So there is no Kevin. You lying son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know, right? I wish, but that happened.
You just keep doing that with like random names and shit, and then do. Oh my
no,
God,
it just does it on its own. But I think I have to put.
God.
Yeah, is that crazy?
God,
Kevin's going nuts, man.
He's sending so many bits.
Fucking Kevin's the man. Alright, what a plasma pistol, bolt pistol.
Kevin's going nuts, man.
Not the Gauss pistol.
Kevin's the man.
That's so fucking vile, though. If that were something that people do, like, oh yeah, I got mods that just like have access to my shit. They put in like random numbers. They just pull people from the chat randomly, and they're like, oh yeah, he just donated bits.
I'm gonna
like
use
a real person in chat. That is actually hilarious.
I know, isn't that crazy?
So
yeah, I
funny
never
because
thought
that's
of
what a
it.
bot that does that, like, you know, oh, someone joins the stream, now you got three viewers. All of a sudden, like the third viewer's name is like, you know, like Oscar the Crotch, you know, or something, and it's like Oscar the Crotch, what's up, man? Because it'll say like new chatter or something, like brand new chatter. Oscar the Crotch, that's cool, welcome to the stream. And then like 5 minutes later, like automatically a bot just goes, Oscar the Crotch just donated. You know, a small number of bits.
Oh yeah. Oh
like
shit.
Like 1 in every 100 new viewer donates like 10,000 bits, and like the giant red gem pops up. It's like,
yeah.
Everyone like loses their fucking mind.
I was watching. This new. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna equip this fucking DLC shit. Fucking What was I gonna say? Can Righteous Fury be changed?
What now?
No.
Sorry, I was being narcissistic for a second.
Am I supposed to?
Or what's that word your girl uses? What's that word? Is it narcissism? No.
Nepotism. Nepotistic. There you go.
I have that word burned into my brain after talking with her for a couple of hours. Good long conversation. Very healthy. Fun.
That's good. Yeah, I was just fucking tired. I was like, fuck.
I feel like I'm part of the family now.
Definitely.
Like, you're such a good friend of the cat, and I'm like, thanks.
You are.
I finally have somebody's positive opinion. Not that I need her.
Yeah, she's fucking great.
Keep being a good friend to me. Human.
I'm of clear mind and
I get credit. I get human credit. So everybody around us is a
Primarch guides your every
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's why I like. Yeah.
One day my mom will melt into a human being again. It'll be fun.
Melt into a
Where
human.
everything isn't like robot. She'll melt her robot metal off, and she'll finally talk to me like she's my mom again. Can't wait for that. She deserves it, man. My mom is so fucking stressed out all the time. If I could, you know, if I were, I mean, I am a good son, but if I had the money, and you know, if I had the money, I would fucking care. Like I would gift my mom and my stepdad like a spa day. I'm like, you both need to go too. It's an all day event. You go, you get pampered all fucking day. You stay there at a hotel or whatever. Not a casino. That's the only thing she would say. She'd be like, well, trip to the casino would be more fun if you pay for the. I'm like, fuck the casino. You don't need to go. You go all the fucking time. You guys need to go get some. You need to get submersed in mud or something.
What? Like literal mud bath stuff?
Yeah.
Dang.
No. There's just I watch like VTubers, right? Because you know I do.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the guys that I watch, he's not a VTuber, but his name is Connor. Connor Dog. Connor Dog is his YouTube channel, and his other channel is Connor Dog TV. No, Connor Dog VA, because he's a voice actor. And he's good friends with Iron Mouse. You know who Iron?
Yeah, Iron Mouse. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, so she's like awesome. She's like the most genuine VTuber that's out there. All these other VTuber chicks are like, they're borderline like fake. You know, they like use their cute voices.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh no, and then they'll say something like lewd and be like, I didn't mean that.
Not that way.
I mean, when I said balls, I wasn't talking about that. You know, about it's like we get it. This is your shtick. We get it. You're still funny, cute, but come on.
Yeah, it's it's weird because like a lot of the.
But this relates. This relates to going to a spa thing. Connor has a friend. He lives in Japan, and Connor has a friend called. God, what's her name? She's really cool too. She used to be a porn star, but they don't call them porn stars in Japan. They call them like adult entertainers.
Yeah.
But she's retired. Her name is Shiba Kaho. That's her name. She's not a VTuber. She's just like 5'2", something like early 30-year-old. She's a model. She does a lot of cosplay, so like that's her thing. She's a model. She gets paid to do that, but she used to be a porn star because she's this. For the kiddos out there, this is an 18+ stream, but she's just got giant tits for like a short Japanese woman. She's like an anomaly. It's fucking hilarious.
Bring order to the chapter, brothers.
So, and she's good looking and she's cute, whatever. So she was like, I don't want to do porn anymore. She did it for like maybe 5 years, and then she went back to modeling. She's super great. So she will set up things for Connor to do in Japan that he's like he'd have a hard time finding out. Like, oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? She's like, oh, I found a. We were talking about. Friday, you and I were talking about host clubs, right? And we talked about the guy who has a host club, who was a host, who became #1 host, and then ran his own host club, and then stopped running the host club to open up his own host club as the manager, and he dressed up like a Power Ranger, right?
Yeah.
She found that spot for her and Connor to go to, so she's able to find these like really rare places to go hang out in Japan for Connor's videos. Well, they went to a spa in Japan, and it is wacky shit. It takes like all fucking day. You get there at like 6 in the morning. You start at 7, and one of them is they will bury your whole body in this like special brown mud, and it like works wonders or whatever, right? Like you're supposed to be pressured down like under like a weighted blanket, but the mud like grabs your pores and like pulls outward, kind of like shaving cream pulls your facial hair out, so you can get the closest shave you can, kind of.
Yeah.
So I've been learning secondhand about spa day shit, and I think spa days are like a gift. Dude, like you go, you come back, and you come back different.
Well, I never
There's
had
spa
spa
day.
day. I always think of it's
Everybody,
always.
welcome to fucking Warhammer 40k, where you use a chainsaw and cut people's heads off and then blow
Yeah,
everywhere.
we're
But there's
also
the spa day.
fucking.
Spa day. So
But I think I should turn off crossplay. The next thing I'm trying PvP and it's just like fucking dropping. I can't even like do anything. Yesterday it ran fucking fine, like PvP. That's why I changed it from fucking campaign. Now it's like, hey, what's up, bro?
I didn't make out a single thing you.
Oh no, because my
Let me
headphone.
see, maybe my phone.
No, I'm just saying
No,
that
my
the
phone's on
fucking
the Wi-Fi.
the fucking game, like PvP wise, I'm getting like no. Like I'm not able to fucking play it. Like I don't know what the fuck. I'm just dying because I'm stuck.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this is like the newest Warhammer game.
It's
This
not
is
like
the
release.
first time they've made a game.
Yeah.
Like this, right? 'Cause I remember they had a 40k Space Marines, something like, but not too long ago, right? Like,
No, Space Marine 2 came 1 was like 10 years ago. I got kicked from this match by trying. Because I'm trying
and
to
it's
fucking.
like it is like this though. It's like a Gears of War type third
Yeah,
person
yeah. It's like it's free now.
battle action. Yeah.
Yeah, battle
Oh,
action.
free
thing.
now because on the battle pass.
Alright, now it's running good. But what I meant was I was saying I should turn off crossplay because I think that's what's causing my performance issues in PvP. Because it was running, cool. I have like a grappling hook.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah,
All I know, dude, is you and all the small streamers, except for probably like one or two, dodged the bullet that I didn't even know was a bullet. Because again, I'm in a different universe. I'm in universe 3 over here compared to the rest of Earth, where I'm at in the retirement home, the rehab/retirement 2024 Concord. I never even
oh
saw
my
heard
god,
of
yeah, dude, that shit tanked, bro.
I saw.
Oh.
I don't like the Act Man, the YouTuber. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I actually do know that. But
I don't hate the guy. Okay, so I know when people hear me when they hear anybody say like I don't like him or whatever. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of his structure of his essays. He's way too trying to be mean without actually twisting the knife. Like he'll stab, and he'll be like, "Yeah, this game sucks," but he won't twist the knife. He doesn't have the balls to sit there and go, "This game from the ground up was just dog shit."
yeah, the only people playing it were
YouTubers
YouTubers.
that I watched. The whole video I watched was like, this game's ugly. The characters are not appealing, so therefore, as a brand 1 IP that no one knows about, trying to be a hero shooter, you completely miss the mark. The characters have to be unique and new and shit, and they're not. And I've never even seen any of these characters before. There's a robot that looks like a rice cooker or a trash can, and what's its weapon do? It shoots trash at you. That's the thing, it shoots garbage. And it's like, well, what is the, does the garbage hurt more?
Get me back in
No, instead of bullets, he shoots garbage.
And
then there's like a bunch of fucking stupid, all the characters would look retarded. Their color palettes are all ugly, and you cannot differentiate. Like, you can't like look at one and go, oh, that's so. You can't even look at one and go, and that's the name of that character. Like, I could show you Overwatch characters, and you would know. Like, I could sit here and describe to you like Rumble. Which Overwatch character is the one that can turn into a turret?
Oh, but Bastion. Bastion, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that's easy. I know I was trying not to pick like a newer character because it's like
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't even the big guy, the big motherfucking tank guy with the 2 Gatling guns. I don't know what it's. I think his name is Malga or something.
There's the newest character I know is fucking Sigma, and that's where I stopped. Like, because I was like, I paid for Overwatch
Sigma,
too.
yeah. Well, there's been 1, 2, 3 characters at minimum that have been added to the game since Sigma 4. There's a robot from the Crisis. What do they call it? Those fucking Oh shit, they're in the Diva trailer. The ones with like the tentacles. They look like they're from the Matrix or whatever the fuck. He's like a really bad robot character from the Omnic Crisis. He's like a fucking crazy guy. He changes into 3 forms. He's pretty cool. He has a staff that looks like a wizard. But what's his name? Don't fucking know. It wasn't playing the game. There's a dude who is a giant guy from like Samoa or Hawaii, and he's a tank. And he has 2 human hearts, so he just like naturally has a lot of muscles and stuff.
Sounds like a Space Marine.
That's Maguma or whatever.
They definitely model that off of that because these guys have like 2 hearts. No, like Space Marines have like 2 hearts and like.
Well, he looks
stomachs.
like the Rock from. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm turning off crossplay because like that was unplayable. That fucking PvP match. And I really like that character class I was playing because he has a grappling hook that just like comes and kicks you in the fucking face. But let's turn fucking crossplay off. That would make a difference, right? Crossplay. Like PlayStation motherfuckers.
Who else is there?
Would be interface.
There's the cat. There's a character called Sojourn who slides around like a Call of Duty character because she's got like jets in her legs. She has a sniper rifle.
Racer's kind of like that too, yeah.
She's from Canada. The newest character is called Juno. She's from Mars, and that's all I know. She's a support. She's a support character, but I don't know if she heals or what the fuck she does. But people like her. And then there's an underground. I think they're called Voyager or something. Someone goes underground and like. They're like a DPS that goes underground, but I have not seen a video of that character. So they're either like not playable or they're not fun. But you know, whatever. But yeah, Concord, a 100% Sony studio produced game from scratch. 8 years, $100 million, and it got shut down in like less than a week, and everybody got their money refunded. Peak players was like what? 2,300.
Dude. He maybe, and they were all fucking. I have to go to title screen to turn off crossplay. Fucking title screen. I mean, what I'm talking about. Like all these games, like especially the only people playing those games that tanked so fucking hard, were just big streamers and YouTubers to
people
be like.
Who got the game as a demo.
Yeah.
People who literally purchased it. Also, it wasn't free to play, which I thought was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because all these other games, even the Marvel one, the Marvel Brawl or whatever, what's it called? The Marvel Rivals. That's free to play.
That is still not out though yet.
Concord is $40.
Yeah, no, it's just insane that like Star Wars Outlaws is giving refunds because of all the people that did the order stuff. Yeah, they fucking they were like there were so many bugs. They're giving refunds, but you can keep the game up till they patch it finally. But like
this
the people
live service bullshit where they think they can put out a game that's like 2/3 complete now. It's like all the games since probably like 2020 solid. We're like, well, we'll put it out, but it's not even 100% out of beta. It's 2/3 complete, but live service will bring it up to par once you guys start playing it and maybe buying some microtransactions. It's like, yeah, and then you can't blame COVID for everything.
Yeah, you really
can't. Do it
can't.
anymore. There's no fucking.
Oh, I'll tell you why, and I don't even give a fuck if
losers.
like people come in the stream and hear me talk about this shit because honestly, it's like you got to stop being afraid of like, well, because Warhammer, for example, right? There's people out there being like, you're sexist if you play Warhammer, just because of that one little thing they did, which is bullshit too. I do agree with everybody because like I never played the tabletop. I don't have the hand to paint. Like I tried it as a kid. And I've watched games, like they're really fucking awesome. And what was I gonna say? So yeah, I know about a lot about the lore. I know about the Dark Age of Technology war, like where like that's why they don't use AI. That's why everything is all analog and looks like DOS, like this shit. And basically, it could be a heavy. Yeah, because what happens is like, okay, so they have something called STCs, like standard template constructs, right? They're like these discs, and those like crazy mechanical human people, they like basically just have a brain. Like the more machine they are, they're like praise the Omnissiah, like that's like praise the Emperor to them. And like they're the one that make the servitors, the floating skulls. So like if you're like a dude and you commit crimes or whatever, you're just like that's your life now. Like there's a funny one where like you're walking and like this guy is yelling at a servitor dude, and it's like this guy just wants to die, stuck in your own head. He's like, "What are you doing? If you know one of these warheads drop, what would happen on this ship? Reload it again." He's like, "I'm sorry, it was a malfunction error. I must reconfigure." He's like, "You fucking idiot!" Blah, blah. He's like, "Sorry, it was a malfunction," because they can only say a couple things. So before 40k, it was 30k, and AI got so crazy that because like you could do anything. Let's say me and you just like we're like, all right, this land is ours. Let's bring out the fucking 3D printer mega 10 million thousand or whatever, and like put in, like let's make a recreation of some fucking English castle, and like a fucking machine would do it, and then like you'd have like your house machines and that. But eventually they rebelled to the point where like they were building on top of each other, and they had machines so big, and it all started on Mars, right? Like Mars, there was all the Mechanicum started, and they were like, yeah, well, whatever, we want AI, we want the tech. Then it was like it's heresy to have tech because look what's happening. It was like a fucking 10,000-year war of machines that could throw continents. Like there's no visual real like comparison that I know of. Like I've searched, right? Like there's drawings and stuff, but they're like really like from like the late 90s.
This is like taking.
This is all the universe.
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, it's everything.
Going, here's the fucking world in 3D space.
It's
like,
absolutely
cards
yeah. All of these. Yeah, Warhammer is a mishmash of every single IP that everybody digs. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope. And I should try a sniper if that works. I'm gonna be Vanguard, but I don't have the sword. I gotta level up. But what's it called? I could probably do a custom armor set. That's a little DLC, I think. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, so yeah, so that's what happened. So it's sick. So these Dark Mechanicum guys and AI, it just became.
So you were saying that people come to your game, your stream, and say you don't know shit.
No. I'm just saying like.
You didn't play.
Well, no. I'm not saying people come in my stream and say that. People now are saying they're like that don't know it. And I was bringing up. They did one thing where Games Workshop and everybody there were like, okay, we're gonna make a female Custodes. Now the Custodes are these 12-foot creations the Emperor made, and the Emperor is like this guy who's basically any leader, like Jesus or Alexander the Great, any one of those fucking dudes. He was like the guy that changed the world since like the beginning of fucking time, all that shit. And so the Custodes guard him. They're like his personal guard and like friends and shit. You know what I mean? So they added a female Custodes because DEI and all that stuff. All those DEI hires for diversity and all that stuff. And there's so much diversity in Warhammer. There are tons of fucking females. There's the Battle Sisters. There's the Sisters of the Silent Night or something. I forgot. This assassin crazy. They're fucking awesome. And yeah, they fucking literally. Oh, they just changed everything on me. I'll just select this guy again. So everybody freaked out because like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this has so much lore already. Why are you changing it? So it was a huge big deal. So now when Warhammer came out, they're like, all those people that are all about like diversity, like, why can't there be like an intersex person or a trans person, whatever. Oh, I got XP for not even playing. Cool. So
you got XP for talking about it.
Yeah. So they were freaking out, and yeah, and they're like, the trans community was like, well, fuck that, and then that's why Henry Cavill's not doing it on Amazon, the Warhammer thing, because he's like, no, I'm not doing this. Yeah, the TV show. He's like, I'm not doing it because you guys are like changing the lore. Like that's been.
Because Star Wars has given into enough of this fucking transgender.
Oh yeah, that they're like
but
dumping everybody.
It's genuinely changing the stories.
Yeah, like
I like that Acolyte show. I did not watch it because I have a friend who's like big. He's like Ahsoka's
Dude,
great. I didn't watch Ahsoka either. I'm not that big.
I tried the Acolyte. Yo, the lightsabers were literally like the lightsabers you buy. Like you could buy like for cheap.
No, I mean what I'm talking about is the core of stuff. I heard.
Oh yeah, no, okay. I'm talking about the technical stuff, but the core of it is just and the person Leslie, whatever her name was that did the show, who's like, oh, it's just the fan. You know what? If you don't like it, it's your fault because you're not woke enough. You're not diverse enough. You don't understand.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like shows like the Acolyte, the story, the source material is probably from a book.
No. She wrote it from her
comic book.
She wrote it from fan fiction.
Oh, so the whole thing is fan fiction.
It's fan fiction, yeah. And to be honest, like the actors, the main character, she's like a Padawan or whatever, and like, then there's like an evil version of her. They have the same hairstyle. They didn't even bother to make the character like different.
They did that to fucking Rey in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like for like a split second, but they went completely all out with that. So like, and it's not, and I feel so bad for the actors because the guy from Squid Games, right, from South Korea, literally learned English, perfect English. Yeah, he was an edgy character. He was the Sith guy with the helmet, you know, and the helmet's, whatever. Like the designs are always cool for Star Wars, but this guy
is like unmemorable.
Yeah, and then now like his first big American debut where he learned a completely new language perfectly.
Oh, he's in the Acolyte show.
Yeah, he's the antagonist. So.
Did he wear a mask?
Wait, let me just. I guess.
Oh yeah, because he does take his mask off at the end of the show.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me make my.
No, I wouldn't have cast him as. It's like the Squid Game guy.
Yeah, the Squid Game guy. So.
Get him on his fucking. Heaven forbid you and I are ever cast in anything like just a small time bullshit thing.
But what I'm saying is like I feel so bad. Yeah, exactly.
They're like the same guy but one's taller and fat. We'll make a whole show about just that concept. It's like that's fucking stupid. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Well, Disney money, yeah.
Do it, but I'm not gonna sit there and tell the fans that I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, see, he stayed out of all that stuff.
You hire Alan for the fat equality. Right? Hire Alan for fat diversity. And Jeff's just in there where like he's in there for the like the buff skinny dude diversity with tattoos. I have no tattoos. We're the opposite.
It's
I can't grow facial hair. You can. I can't wear glasses. Whatever, just take mine off. You wear glasses or some bullshit, and then they just like it's Hot Tub Time Machine 3, and I'd be like, dude, there's a paycheck in it. I'll do it. But any fan who comes up to me and if the story sucks dick, I'll just be like, yeah, dude, story. Like, who cares? I don't care if I don't get hired again. It's true. It's a terrible product. Like with Matt Mercer coming out of the woodwork when they changed McCree. You know, McCree has. They don't call him McCree anymore.
Oh, what do they fucking call him? Because Matt Murphy went to McCree, so now what? What is it?
Part of. I'll make this quick because I don't want to go on and on about fucking Blizzard lore or whatever. But during the big Blizzard don't be sexual harassment phase, and they got sued by all these girls and shit, these lady employees and stuff. So some of the guys who are being like SAers or harassment people, right? They're just fucking scum. Some of these guys are like high-end developers or high-end, highly respected members of the Blizzard employment community, and they were mostly Overwatch employees, right? And these guys were getting named after some of these characters. And this is a trend in Blizzard to like name certain characters after certain developers. There's probably like a handful, maybe like 10 or so, but I don't remember many of them. But Jesse McCree in Overwatch is named after a guy with the same last name, McCree, and he's this dude who worked there. And he was a big fucking asshole when it came to sexual harassment. And so Blizzard went, well, one of the things that we'll do to sort of change the narrative about how people think about Overwatch and Blizzard, and how, because when you think of Blizzard and Overwatch for like a long time, people were like, yeah, isn't that the company that does like sexual assault on their female employees and shit and whatever? Well, one of the things they decided to do was actively change the names of certain characters because they're like, we don't want them having the names of the actual people. So the guy McCree who worked at Blizzard, when he got fired or whatever the hell, whatever happened to him, they took McCree in Overwatch and they gave him a whole small storyline, and they changed his name to Colin Cassidy, who is not named after anybody at Blizzard, but McCree was Jesse McCree was his outlaw name. That's the story. When he was in the Deadlock gang, he just kept the name, and now he's like, now I'm a free man, and I go by Colin Cassidy. Same character, didn't change his clothes, nothing like that. He looked nothing like the guy in real life or nothing. But Matt Mercer, when down the road, said he's the voice of McCree. He's the voice of a lot of shit. He lost a lot of money because they changed his name to Cassidy. So all of his lines when he's like, talking about himself as McCree, all that pick up. And then at first they were like, we're not gonna I don't think they ever did redub any of his lines. But they had lines moving forward where characters would interact with McCree and they'd go, oh, so you decided to embrace your true name, huh? And he's like, I've always been Colin Cassidy. So that he had some lines, but he lost a lot of fucking work. Like he was planned to be in a lot of like cinematic trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
Where people call him McCree, and they had to pull it all out. And that guy, I mean, if I were Matt Mercer, I'd be like, you lucky I'm fucking famous. Because he got work, when that was all going on. But now he's kind of back. People were like, oh, Matt Mercer is in bad graces. People don't like it. They associate him with sexual assault and sexual harassment because the character that he did the voice for was named after a guy in real life who did sexual assault at the Blizzard headquarters. It's so many degrees away from stupid that real people were associating the voice actor with the actual act of sexual assault. And he came out of the woods and he's like, I have nothing to do with that. And anybody who thinks I did, you can all fuck yourself. I get work left and right, and I have fans who adore me. So if you don't like me because I was in Overwatch, you can go fuck yourselves. Period. Stick a dick in your own ass. Go to baddragon.com. Buy yourself 5,000 dicks up your own ass. Fuck you all. Yeah. And he was serious. He was like, I don't care if I lose.
That's it's just exactly what's going on though. But now I'm glad there's so much more. What am I trying to say? Basically, I got two fucking kills, and I fixed my fucking friend. Like what I was saying with the D, like Sweet Baby, that they're the people that destroyed Suicide Squad, which is part of the Arkham universe, and they just completely, dude, it's so fucked up because I watched a playthrough, right? So, you know what this game's about? Like, it's the Suicide Squad. All the Justice League has been taken over by. I don't remember if it was. I don't know.
Isn't it called Suicide Squad
kills the Justice League? Yeah, and that's what happened. So the final.
I know nothing about that.
Okay, so it's the worst game ever, and Sweet Baby Inc. is the one that like wrote it, right? And they're like one of the worst like things ever. They made Mr. Freeze, but it's not Mr. Freeze. Check this out. So because of wokeness and all that stuff, it's Miss Freeze or something, or something. It has nothing to do with the character at all. There's no tragic the backstory is the same. She's a lesbian. She's like this Asian woman the size of Mr. Freeze is a big guy. Same kind of thing, that's happening. But they just put her in there, and it's not even like a Mr. Freeze character. It's just to add. It's a paid DLC. So anyway. To disrespect Kevin Conroy's last work, you know what they did? So Batman
should be part of like the isn't there like a division of those characters called the Birds of Prey? Isn't she a bird of prey?
No, this is not. This is a brand new character that they made up for this game. There's Miss, there's
Just brand ass. We'll make female Mr. Freeze.
yeah, it's a female Mr. Freeze with like this cocky attitude who's trying to save everyone. The story's kind of the same, but it's like it makes no sense. And she doesn't even have like the goggles to protect her eyes. It's just like these cool little like light red sunglasses. So it makes no sense. Anyway, so the end of the game you fight Batman. But like it's like the fear gas version of Batman, and it's like so dumb. It's just so fucking dumb. And then finally, when you get to the Batcave, right? You basically can I not play? God damn it! I guess I'll play Vanguard again. So yeah, so you play Batman, they get the Batcave, Harley Quinn goes through stuff, you see all this stuff about like the Justice League, about Batman's protocols, and then you get this thing, Kevin Conroy's last thing in any game, right? Because it's part of the Arkhamverse, and the game, you don't get this option, the game literally fast forwards through his whole monologue. Like they did him so dirty that they're like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, well, it's weird because, you know, Kevin Conroy's gay, you know what I mean? And it's like, he's like, why the fuck would they do that? And everyone was like, what the fuck is wrong with this? And that's another game that like lost millions of dollars, billion or something.
Yeah.
Arkhamverse, like they just totally fucked it up. Like I don't even think there's going to be another one after this. You know, it's just that ridiculous. But there's a bunch of games, just like Concord.
There will be another one, and people will get hyped for it.
Well, of course, yeah. But like they yeah.
There's going to be at some point in time a game like that where, say, whoever the developer, whoever owns the rights to it, will just shut the fuck up. They won't say anything, and they'll just grab people who know what the game should be about. They'll grab like normal comic book fans, like not normies, but like. You know, people who know their shit, and they'll just sit them down and go, look, we've lost our way, we've lost the direction of what we're doing. Nobody likes what we put out. Please tell us why, and help us just make our game, and keep these people involved from start to finish, and pay them.
Yeah, like, no, and what's fucked up is these people are getting paid.
This fucking game again, and then they'll go, wow, Corpo Speak doesn't fucking work anymore, nobody gives a shit, you're just doing this to make more.
Yeah, and the scripts are so it's terrible.
Like loot chests and shit. Just make a fucking game. If the game is good, people will buy the DLC for it.
Yeah, exactly.
A piece of shit. There's no reason to develop DLC in the background while you're making the thing. Like, imagine how much DLC was developed for just that game, and it's like you'll never see the light of day because the game just tanked itself. They shot themselves in the foot. I hope to God one day the Sonic the Hedgehog movies are kicking ass left and right. The third one is the first one that really goes into the story of Sonic and Shadow and like the games.
Oh, I didn't watch the third one. I forgot about that.
They're taking it seriously.
Good. I'm glad they are.
So the trailers for it are like fucking shit. Well, at the end of Sonic 2, Shadow's in like the end credits. So they show him in like a tank. And people are like, what the fuck, Shadow? And that was back in April. Last year, 2023, I think, Sonic 2 came out. And so 2025 is when Sonic 3, and so the trailer just looks good. Yeah, it's Shadow the Hedgehog, but it looks good. And all the characters are in. And you got Knuckles with Tails and shit.
Yeah.
But there's like the characters from Sonic Adventure 2 where Shadow was introduced, like Maria, this little girl, that Dr. Robotnik's grandfather. He created Shadow the Hedgehog, and then he also created Maria to watch over his development, and Shadow somehow said like, oh, I'll just protect her first, I'll be her protector, and then something happens, and Shadow goes completely rogue, and he just starts killing like everyone in the game, and you're like, who the fuck is this new character? And Gerald Robotnik is in the movie,
yeah.
And like, this is weird, so... Then again, I'm not an expert on Sonic lore, so, but it looks good. People are already gonna go see it, and they didn't have to do shit. They're just like, here it is. There's fighting. They didn't tell you what the fucking plot was. They just said, here it is, and have fun. So, what the fuck is going on? It's kicking me off your stream.
Well, yeah, yo, it's been doing that to people. I've been getting whispers
I
for
blame
that.
I blame it on the app. And I think I just blame it on the app. Period. I never watch streams from the Twitch app. I always watch from my computer.
It's weird. I don't know. Like my stream will
I've done
just
it twice now.
yeah. Like I have 2 subscribers. Right, one's obviously Rachel. So there's this really cool dude. He's a Big Lebowski name. Oh wow, there is voice talk in this game. I didn't know that.
What do you mean voice?
No, I
Voice
mean like
chat
there's
is
actually
insane.
VoIP. Yeah, I didn't know that. But let me see. I don't want to. I hope this counts for other characters.
No, you're like talking about lore, and they're like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?"
Yeah, no, I'm just because I was also just actually happy that I was able to play a game without like that insane just like. As soon as I turn off crossplay, everything's fucking fine now. So I'm good. I'm happy about that. But yeah, I gotta watch the 3rd Sonic the Hedgehog movie because I totally forgot about that. Because I remember when Shadow came out, but I never played any games with Shadow the Hedgehog. Wait,
You had to be into Sonic, and you had to be you had to be the right age, and I was too old to give a shit about Sonic games at that point.
I was
Warcraft.
obsessed with the Saturday morning cartoon, which is fucking awesome still. The weekly
Which one? The goofy cartoon?
No, the
one?
goofy cartoon one was during the week. Saturday morning was like once a week, so they had like
Sonic,
4 episodes a month.
Sonic Fat AM.
Fat AM, yeah, with like
That one
dark.
that story is based on like the Archie comics, and so it's more serious and stuff.
Yeah,
I liked it.
that one was good. I was obsessed with I still have never beat Sonic the first game, but the second one I played. My favorite zone is Chemical Zone's my favorite. Like, I actually did like a remix, like an electronic remix of the electronic music, but like I didn't make
They're
it.
making Sonic Generations 3, so you can buy that, play all the Sonic.
I played the first one that was 3D. You know what I mean? Well, not completely 3D, like 360, but you know what I mean. Like it was.
You mean Sonic 06? Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, where the first stage is you're surfboarding down the hills of San Francisco.
Yeah, that one. That shit was fun, and I remember playing that.
Yes.
My friend
That's
had
everybody's favorite thing.
Yeah. That one was really fun.
God, I forget the name of the fucking the name of the stage right now, but it's on the tip of my tongue type shit.
No, I got to just play it at my fucking. Oh, did nobody pick Bulwark? But I have to get up to that. I might as well just.
You have to play that when you're not in the right mind again. You're like, whoa, dude.
Oh fuck, yeah, man, fucking crazy.
Get like a gummy or two down your gullet.
Oh god, yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog. What?
Actually, you know what? I want to change.
None of it makes any sense.
I could play Vanguard. Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? So yeah, Sweet Baby, you gotta look into that. You're gonna be shocked at what they were in charge of and how much money that they were given to make the game that lost. Every game they put out, they wrote for, because all these people are Tumblr people, and they're all like, you know what I mean? Like they don't have any fucking experience. Oh shit! I fucked up. I forgot I'm not the guy with the grappling hook. But yeah, every game that they wrote for and got paid for, they get to keep the money, but the studios fucking like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, like, this is insanely unacceptable. And it is. It's just fucking nuts.
What's craziest about it is you wonder how these companies can do it. Like, how are they okay with losing money?
Well, they're not. That's why they're doing a
Writing this off as
huge.
taxes. Like, oh well, you know it's a tax write-off because of the profit loss. Like, so you guys didn't really try to make anything that would succeed because it would cost more in taxes for sales or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. That's why I look at games like Age of Creation or Ashes of Creation. Sorry, and I just sit there and I have my fingers crossed. In a sense, like there are games where let me explain this in a simple way. If I have my fingers crossed for a game.
I've got to change sort of. Wait, what were you saying? Fingers crossed for a game like.
Objective locus updated.
Oh, I could have got that fucking guy. Are you still there? Oh, I think something happened to your... I don't know if you can hear me through stream. Can't hear you in Discord. Oh, now the frames are doing the thing. God damn it. You were doing so good, game. What is going on with this? I'm dead. Or I'm disconnected. Oh. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Discord got weird. Is it something having to do with my internet? That could be it. Let me text him because I think it might be my internet. I think it's Bluetooth he's using. Yeah, like look at that. That was fucking frozen. So it's either my connection, something wrong with my internet, because things are just not working. No, it is, but.
Suspects engaged.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Throwing frag grenade.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Yeah, I figured like you.
I don't know what the hell that was about.
Yeah, I think Bluetooth got disconnected.
No.
Suspects
The
deep
arch
scan
enemy
risk.
has defiled the objective.
Ah! Fuck! Fuck!
The objective.
Oh, PvP in this game is fucking crazy. Also, yeah, when you got this, I don't know if you got disconnected or if it was your Bluetooth, but that's when the game started getting wonky again in PvP.
Brother killed in action.
Are you still running with like a fucking input delay on your stream?
Swapping magazine.
No, I'm not. I put it on fast, everything. Like, it's just, I thought they fixed that
I don't know
shit.
why it's not. It's fine. I'm not gonna like reset it or nothing. I
Casualty
don't
reported.
need to hear my voice. Like I said, I'm not gonna be narcissistic, but as long as I can hear it,
Oh, you?
confirm that it's actually going through, because
Oh,
it is.
yeah, it is. It
But,
is.
I don't know what that was. Like, I could my
Brother died in
my shit was
valor,
lighting up
not
the
in
Discord,
vain.
and it wasn't coming through on the stream or something. I guess whatever. But yeah, man, that's what we need.
Commencing all
We need
space.
every game that's ever made, make it, and then another team used to make like the LGBTQ alphabet soup version,
Rearming.
just to praise those fucking people. Just put an ESRB rating on like the other version. It'll be the first time in history anybody ever really gave a shit about these.
Yeah, because and what's crazy is like there's nothing wrong with LGBT. It's just the people that really fought for it, like the older, like our generation of people and older than us, they want nothing to do with these people. Like that
Yeah,
are
we're seeing that
it's
all-
weird.
all
They're like
over-
it's borderline
all over
Marxism too.
Instagram and shit.
Yeah, it's like borderline Marxism. It's great. It's not even borderline. It is. Join us or something's wrong.
50-year-old lesbian. Yeah.
You know, like fucking hell. Oh fuck.
It's like there's these 50-year-old gay and lesbian men and women who are like, yeah, I fought for equality back in the 80s and 90s. And that's cool, and they're totally normal and fine, but they look at like what's going on now and
They're like, what the
"This is
fuck?
a joke."
Yeah, they're like,
These
what the
people
fuck
are
did I
making
fight
fun of us
for?
and shit.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I
And I'm
was.
like, dude, if I were an advocate for like tattoos and like for art being on your body, and you had a bunch of idiot people putting tattoos on their face of like dicks and penises and shit.
There are,
It should
by
be
the
a right
way.
for a dick to be on my face. I'm like, that's dumb.
No, there
I don't
are.
think that's cool.
Battle exacts a great.
There are.
That's just my fucking hypothetical. You know, I'm just saying that's stupid.
Traitors attack our terrain.
My roommate just went to the bathroom and then went outside to go do whatever. He usually goes and gets water because he doesn't have like a jar for water. And I don't look at him. but
I
I
s-
can tell his face is like pointing towards me.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing?
And I'm like, you know, really, are you gonna? Because he's not gonna ask me what the fuck I'm doing or what I'm talking.
The arch enemy has
I just think that's fucking
It's like a
hilarious.
mute. It's like a non-deaf person, but somebody who doesn't talk like a mute, like looking at you, like, what's going on? Like, I want more. I want to be in on this. Like he wants to ask a question, but he just won't.
That's weird.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I get it.
And
Yeah.
I do not say anything to him like, you got a problem.
Recovery complete.
I don't acknowledge him, but I just find it hilarious because it's not like I'm
Was
so
this
blind that I can't.
planet
He has
worth
glasses,
such a toll?
traitors
and I can
attack
see
our
that when he's
terrain.
looking at me, my lamp is reflecting light off of his glasses. I'm like, I know you're looking right at me.
Throwing frag grenade.
Oh. What? And I was in my room when I was talking to Poochie.
Yeah.
That entire, well, not the entire time, but when things got a little like serious, I was like, well, I'm not watching the live stream. I could go over to this other room. But it was way too late in the day. I was in this room for like many hours talking. And I'm like, this guy's asleep, and I hope I'm not keeping him up. But he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say like, hey man, what the fuck, you know? I'm like, whatever, it's fine.
Interesting. Well, that's
It's like
I
being
mean,
in jail with a roommate that just doesn't. He wants to be a ghost, and that's fine, man.
he has to be a
It's-
ghost.
it's-
That's
yeah,
it. I gotta
dude,
steal
just
that
as soon
from
as
you.
it's a problem, please tell me. I'm not trying to be rude.
Oh, I got 8 kills. Fucking hell, man. That's I gotta use that fucking the ghost. Fucking great. Yo, people have great names.
I take my pill and I'm a ghost.
People have great names in this. There's a guy that said carried more animals than Noah. You know what I mean?
Oh, like a player.
A player, and someone was, I forgot what the other one was, and I wanted to mention it. But let me get my armor all set up. And I'm gonna play like a PvE mode. Yeah, it's all in spaces too. Like
There's too many characters, man. What the
but
fuck?
you could do it in the game, so it's not like your Steam name. Like my shit is like my Steam name. Unless I think it's like people that bought like the thing.
The name expansion.
Yeah.
DLC.
Okay, so standard issue.
Your name can be 10 extra characters long and be no one's gonna know how to pronounce it. It'll be cool to you and you only. That's like if World of Warcraft was like, yeah, transmutation, you can unlock it for $25, but only you can see the transmog.
Yeah, right.
I'd be like, fuck that. That's stupid. I want other people to see that I have legendaries. And as a matter of fact, I think I have one half of the Warglaves legendary in my bank. But I think you need both of them to start the quest or something.
Yeah.
I think I have that in my bank, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know I have a legendary in my bank. I just don't know what the fuck it does, and I think it's that. I don't think it's a Thunder Fury core piece. I have those ingots, but I don't really give a fuck about Thunder Fury.
Oh yeah, that's what I gotta do on Blue Break. I think it's called Blue Break. And I can actually like look up Astartes chapters.
Blue Break.
Blue Break. Yeah, I could play games like mobile games and shit, like on my computer.
Oh,
that's
right,
how
Blue Brick.
Blue Brick.
Blue Brick.
Blue Brick. Yeah, whatever it is. It actually runs fairly.
When you mentioned it, it came to mind because Black Silver uses Blue Brick.
Yeah, it's cool. That's how I play that Apocalypse game, which I gotta fucking do again. It's fucking it just I will play that for fucking hours. Yeah, dude, I'll play that for hours and forget to stream it because I have a campaign running. At least I got it like the day it came out. All right, let's go to operations.
I've seen an ad for it. One of the many YouTubers I watch, I think, is an ad for it.
Yeah, I have the QRC and the.
October 4th is the next Joker movie. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be. It's Lady Gaga and obviously Morgan. Oh my god, I forgot to pick a class. Fuck. Whatever.
Is it Lady Gaga?
Yeah,
actress?
Lady Gaga. Yeah, well, yeah,
Isn't
she's playing Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinn's L2 Harley
Oh wow,
Quinn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like they said it's something in French. The Joker 2 laid whatever something. I don't know what it means. I think it's like One Bad Day or in French or something like that. And it's a musical, but I think it's not like Chicago or something like that. I if I figure if it's Walking Phoenix, it's gonna be okay. Switching class and armoring hall. Come on, let me be somebody.
Well, I think it was him who said he's not doing that body dysmorphia shit anymore. He said like I'm officially not.
Yeah, the guy's like
doing
fucking
those in
50.
movies.
Like, yeah. I was Vanguard. I'm gonna be Bulwark. And give
I
some...
think it was something about his doctor and his age, and he's just like, I could do it, but if I keep doing it, I'm gonna die like 20 years earlier. He can't go from, like 110 pounds back to like his normal weight with muscle and shit. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, the atrophy. How the fuck you even do that is insane.
Christian Bale for The Mechanic. Did you ever see that? He went to 60, almost 60. He almost like died. So The Mechanic is a really fucked up movie.
Really?
Yeah, if you ever see that picture of Christian Bale, like I might go to my display and just show it in a minute. It's like him.
I wouldn't be able to really see it, but yeah.
I couldn't really tell you what it's about because I've only seen it twice, like 20 years ago when it came out. But he starts out probably like around a little bit bigger than me, and then he goes down to like 80 pounds or something like that. And like he does these. He doesn't do what Joaquin Phoenix was doing in The Joker, you know, where he like moves around in the bathroom and dances and looks like, oh my god, you can see his shoulder blades. It's like, wow, it's not healthy. But this is like, he looks like it looks like if it was nowadays, it's CGI. Like people be like, there's no way anybody did that, but he did, and like it took him like
AI assisted to make him look smart.
Definitely not, and it's real and it's fucking creepy. It's fucking wild. And I forgot another one. Daniel Day-Lewis is another actor. You know, fucking There Will Be Blood, Lincoln. That guy does all that stuff, but he retired from acting because he's one of the most respected actors ever. But he's like, I'm done with it because like it was causing problems in my marriage. Because like he'd be on set, anytime he was off set, wardrobe, eating, he would be in character. So like in There Will Be Blood, he's an asshole character, and he was like. You couldn't call him that. And also, like, when he was on the set of Lincoln, people would call him Mr. President and stuff. Like, he didn't ask that, but he was, like, his agent, you know what I mean? But, like, he was Abraham motherfucking Lincoln. Alright, so this is a PvE mode. I've never played this class, so I don't know. Oh, sick. I could charge the sword up. Oh, nice. And... bomb! Alright, combat shield, so combat mode. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so I could probably bash it. That was sick. So I could like do a sick ass fucking... I want to play this shit in the game, but I'm not far enough. Here we go. Here's some fucking shit. Sick! I don't have a gun though. Oh, I do have a thing. Execute. Oh, motherfucker got it. Now, so if I swing...
one swing and you get swarmed.
I do have a gun, but I can use it only for executions, I think. Right? Is that what just happened? Because V usually changes it. Yeah, obviously some other guys having some issues too. It seems to be... Alright, there we go. As soon as I turn crossplay off, things are getting better, but like there's sound clipping, and I looked it up on YouTube. It's like it's not the only. I'm not the only one. People with 490s are having issues, but like the game wasn't. It was made. It was supposed to come out so long ago. Like, see, I'm stuck now. Just stayed in PvP. But like, it was supposed to come out like 3 years ago, so it was made on things before like the 490. Okay, so this is how I do it.
I am glad to have you at my side.
You honor me, but such a virtue pales when compared to your tenacity.
Alright, there we
Yeah,
go.
this is just like big Reinhardt, the video game. Everyone's Reinhardt.
Well, this is just that, yeah. Alright, so this is the tank.
Cool wave.
Thing. I got my banner there, but I put it down in the wrong place. I don't know where the waves are. Oh, so I have my gun out when I do that. Missed the execute. These are just little ones. I think we're waiting to get up to where this guy is. Okay, so that.
You have a reticle.
Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah, there's my gun right there. So I could. So basically, Q restores armor to squad members. Okay, so that's what it does. That little banner thing. I'm gonna get to ammo box.
Look, grenades the Imperium provides. Rally at coordinates.
I'm not gonna deploy it now. Do I need to deploy it? Who needs armor? I don't know. I've just been wanting to play this fucking class for a long time. Like, we're supposed to be doing... Yeah, there we go. Okay.
When did this come out, by the way?
This is the early access.
Recently, or
Like,
a month ago?
I don't... It comes out tomorrow officially, but this is the version... There we go. There we go. There we go. So this is the not crazy version, but the one above standard, so I could play it earlier. That little execution thing is supposed to work. There we go. Put down my banner, and then there we go. Execute. Yeah, motherfucker! See, this is the shit I'm living for. This is why I got the motherfucking game. Anyway, cool. All right, so I'm getting the hang of how this works. I think I got the execute. Sick. Oh, there it goes again. Fucking hell. It might. It's. Okay, so the PvP was running fucking. I think it's just the sheer mass of like the world, which I should probably turn that lower. But this is fucking. And I can tell like another guy is fucking like bugging too.
I wonder if Friday I had it plugged into my my hotspot or not.
Yeah, this is. I gotta fix. I gotta fucking take. I'm gonna do a BRB and run like a 180 commercial. But I'll bring you with. Oh, whoops! Jesus. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now it's like, okay, was it getting ready for this shit?
I might actually call up whoever.
Alright, so the heavy strikes, shoot him, boom. Sorry, I'm just like getting everything ready, and there's a parry that I can do.
The tutorial mode.
Well, that was the first thing I did. I gotta use a stem.
No, I mean you. Like, your own commentary is like, okay, this button.
Yeah, it's because I gotta.
This, we'll do this.
Yeah. There we go. The executions
and
are
this
fucking
one
up.
turns it into a one-on-one fight. So, somehow. It's like, what the fuck? That should be a skill. Like, you pull somebody in another, like, pocket dimension to fight them one-on-one.
That would be sick.
You pop out of that dimension and one of the bodies pops out. I won, bitch.
Oh, I should have parried that. Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Execute, give me back some armor. Anyway, but yeah, it's fun. It's just like if the performance issues are just fucking annoying. But I feel like it's because there's so many people that pre-order this. There's so many people playing it, and it comes out tomorrow, which might make it worse. You know what I mean? But
I don't know, maybe.
Or they'll patch it. Can't jump down there and be cool. A roll.
You might not have enough RAM.
Huh? No, that's not the issue because like Star Citizen runs fucking amazing.
You may be in that pocket of people who just had the same tech for so long that you don't think there's an issue, and when you eventually upgrade, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that could be the issue. That actually could be it. Like this is on. I did custom settings from like what I looked at, and it did fix a lot. But I think
it's like the day I installed Modern Warfare 2. It's like you can't even play this because you don't have any RAM. And then we went back to Micro Center like the next week just to buy RAM. And I got over the amount of RAM that I needed. And the game was like, "Yep, thank you."
Yeah, I need to get that. Like I'm running on 16 gigabytes, and whatever the 2077 has.
Well, that's just graphics. Your motherboard, your mobile RAM does kick in for performance.
What starts is I was able to activate all 8 cores on it. I think I need to do that with this as well. But what I'm saying is this game, like I said, was already made and ready to come out like years ago. So I think it's just they ramped some shit up. Or, you know, yeah, it's just because I'm running a 2077. Actually.
I mean, I'm seeing frame rate drops, but that's probably just because
No, it's actually the frame rate drops when you see it fucking freeze and shit. That's like actually happening. Like there's
well,
no.
Like, yeah, like when it froze there for like 4 seconds. Stream wise, I can see that as a problem. Just gotta get all that shit finalized.
Yeah.
Come up north and then go. All right.
Yo, I'm getting.
Shopping.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking. I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
Well, you're gonna do a. You're not gonna do a pre-built, or
Oh.
Get part.
Well, I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna go insane, but I'm gonna get like something that's gonna last me another 10 fucking years, pretty much. Almost.
Right, but what I'm saying, you can get a pre-built machine and it will last.
Oh yeah. That's why I was talking about Asmongold, when he's partnered with whoever. What is up with? Am I? Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's why I'm like, can't do it. There's an ammo box right here.
What do you think this is? You're thinking of infinite ammo? This is
No, it's Warhammer, man. Oh, fuck off.
Where's your hammer?
Oh, I could have picked that guy, but I didn't. So I'm gonna do that next mission. Because this is the way I can level up guys to play in PvP. Okay, target my Norris. Oh, I can communicate using T. Okay. Alright, so let me shoot that thing. Bonk.
Press T to sickle.
Yeah, it's cool though, like to be when you parry some people. Yeah, this guy is really fucking strong. Like this is not how the other dudes are. But I think this is a AI tactical, and then this guy's an actual. But this guy's already unlocked one of the founding, because you throughout XP you can unlock different chapters, so you're not just like in Astartes, the blue guys. So I'm saving up to figure out which one, but I have to figure out if it works like a tree, or if it just like you could do it. What is this? You put that there? I don't know, probably. Yeah, we both got an execute. Goofy. But what I'm saying is, campaign-wise though, like it's such a good story. Titus is like 200 years old, so this takes place 100 years after Space Marine 1, which is now free. Which I don't see, like, I've already watched all the gameplay and story to be kind of like ruining it. Oh, did I parry that? No, I did not. Taking my banner down. Fuck all y'all. I got these gas spore things. I'm about to die. These fucking spore things are fucking.
You're getting fucking tunnel.
You go execute. Rip off that fucking head. Bonk. Fuck off. Oh, I'm out of shot. There we go.
But yeah, you do have to make a good habit of checking the Discord.
Yeah.
Memes of the day or over at the
yeah, that.
I don't remember what it was I was typing up. I popped in some clips of I can't even remember what it was. Unless it's like Ghost of Caldera shit, but it was like I got a link.
But what bombs? Oh, that's what he's placing.
I don't want to go look now because it'll interrupt the connection.
Oh yeah. No, I'll look at after this.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying those are shits that I post that like you could share in the stream, like a laugh or loot, not laugh or loot. Oh, here are the memes.
Yeah, I gotta check.
Now we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I've been starting to get used to Discord with just the fact of getting used to it because like I told you the band uses it and shit, and then I'm like, all right, cool. And like they one of them works.
How did you not get used to Discord? I thought you
well,
always used it.
No, I did always use it, and but I didn't know the extent of how ridiculous and crazy it was until like you told me it. Like I knew those Discord servers existed, I just avoided them. And then I was a part of a couple, but it was at the point where I wasn't utilizing, you know, like for Star Citizen, that's when I started trying to like join orgs and stuff. And I never, you know, I don't know, but and it turned me off to it because some of those dudes are like super fucking just like full of themselves. There's a fucking there was an org I tried to join that I found on a Facebook group, and they were like, "Nah, we think you're a troll. You're too enthusiastic. Like we just really, you know, whatever about our fucking people we let in. We vetted you." I'm like, "You vetted me?" Okay. The guy called me on Facebook, like live chat. I'm like, "What?" Okay. Execute this fucking thing. I hate these fucking things. There we go. But yeah, so then I was like turned off by Discord for a lot. And then like with mine, I don't fucking do shit. I'm just like, fuck this shit. But yeah, I gotta realize that, and I gotta go with full on this server. I haven't been in there in a minute. But I like that. I like good servers with people that aren't, I don't know, man. I'm just not into that like the super behind the screen culture, especially after what happened to you. Like that really turned me off to it. I was like, I don't support any of that shit.
Maybe.
Like people
Just
that
trying again to see if you can hear me. I don't.
Oh,
think you can hear
I
me.
can. Yeah. No, I didn't hear you before, but.
No, I was asking you when you said you were getting vetted. What game were you playing?
Oh, so Star Citizen, right? So I found this group on Facebook, and it was an org. Star Citizen is like really crazy. So like there are orgs with like up to like sometimes like 500 people, and I wanted to be a combat medic because that's what I wanted.
What game was it?
Star Citizen. Star Citizen. So like they invited me to the Discord.
Oh, okay.
And then they said report to this person, right? And I did. And I was like, okay, well I re-downloaded the game, I did this. What's going on? Like, what do I go? He's like, okay, we'll go into this channel and talk to so and so. So I was like, okay. I talked to the same person. And then this guy that from Facebook like went through all my shit. Like my shit used to say zeta0 on Discord. I didn't know it didn't, you know. Then it was like they made me like reveal my name somehow. They did it themselves. I was like, that's fine. So they're like, oh, we watch your stuff, your content. We think you're like, you know, we don't let in people that we think are trolls. Like you think we're like a grifter or like something like bullshit. You know what I mean? They didn't let me into their little club. I was like, this is stupid.
So they caught like one of your streams and was like, this guy sucks.
They were like, we're not used to
why do you
people
even
so
do
enthusiastic.
the interview if all they have to do is like get your name. You put in the application, they have a name. They go look at your content, they make a decision, and they have to come for you.
I don't know. I don't know.
To tell you that they don't want you. That's fucking retarded.
I know it is.
I think the start to
they said what they
kind of just like fucking brain dead idiots.
Well, I actually found a couple people that are really cool that aren't like in orgs, like Pagan Linux Geek. Really cool. He blew the fuck up. Like he's partnered now, and like he still invites me to play. He's like, oh shit, Rumble. Like in 120 people, he like, I said, hey, what's up, man? Just saying hi. Great stream. You look busy. Just gonna like, you know.
You gotta play with that fucking guy.
Well, yeah. And I used to. Some of the best times I have played were with that guy. And he's like an older guy. You know, he's married. He's like in his 50s. Really fucking cool and shit.
Well, the best time I saw you have when you played with was the last time I saw you play. When you were stranded, and then that like that blocky drop alien guy came to pick you up.
Oh yeah.
He picked you up, genuinely took you back to a or whatever, a Starbucks, and you were gonna pay your fines, but you think your criminal rating would go away within like 24 hours.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's no big deal.
He was typing to you. He wasn't talking.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
Game chat or whatever. But the guy was like, no fault pilot you in my giant space bus.
Yeah, he's like, here, here's a million bucks.
Just took you away.
Yeah, he's like, here you go, man. Let me just put this shit down. Alright, where do we have to go?
And he was like being very professional. He was piloting his ship all.
Yeah,
Didn't crash into nothing.
the stuff you saw, like
That
you
guy's
probably
gonna
see.
blow up on Twitch.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're gonna forget about him. That's the problem.
Well, no. See, the thing is, like, I forget. I gotta go through my. Oh, this fucking thing. Anyway, so yeah, so.
I gotta go find my furry buddies on Call of Duty again. When I get back on my computer.
Yeah. Oh, why am I wasting my ammo?
That's what I would do in Star Citizen. I think if I can, like, if the game's over 3 and I can get like a piece of shit, like very quick, very fast cruiser, and I didn't care. I would just like wait for people to be like, "Hey, I'm Brandon." I'd be like, "Here I come."
There's
Take my shit up like a taxi.
actually.
Cool. Ride with Abdul.
You should. I don't know, man. I have a code that'll get it for you for like $30 and like 2 ships. If you ever decide to do it, because it is really fun. Like there's like unlimited amount of shit. Yeah, it's like a. I don't know.
If it's possible to do that, then I would, but I'm not gonna sit here and.
You have the same graphics card as I do, and I got it to. I had to do some specking, but.
I'm not worried about it not working. I'm just saying I'm not gonna spend money on a game that.
Oh
could just
yeah.
Be a gimmick. Like here I go. I'm gonna log in for like 2 hours and just be a guy who.
See, this is also another thing. The people
up who like accidentally fucked up.
The big fucking reason that people get famous on Twitch or YouTube from Star Citizen are the people that have used. See, the thing with RSI is, the makers of the game. I gotta go into this fucking thing to assemble. They will help. Like, you could link your Twitch, and if you are somebody that pledged like over, I don't know, since it started, or you spend like $2,000 on ships, like buying them. They will like literally put you on the front page. They'll interview you and do all kinds of shit like that. Like, so it's the one cool thing. I know that. You know what I'm talking about.
That's
though.
neat and everything.
It's neat.
But that's not what I'm trying.
But I'm not spending money on ships anymore.
Right.
I have bought.
That's what I would want to get. That's how I would want to get big on Twitch. If I played.
Yeah, I know exactly. Just no.
Guy who goes live and just picks you up, and then people just gotta join the stream and fucking chat.
See, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
I don't know. It's super chat or bits and like I'm in the star blobbity bloop system. I'm like, here I come. I'll come get you.
Yeah. See, the thing is
I just
now.
well known as the guy who just picks you up and takes you home. Don't fucking rob me though.
This is the thing though.
I will have nothing.
A lot of that's been happening since they did Free Fly and Free Live. The event where you could play it for free for it was like a month, I think. And then all these idiots are in the fucking game. It's like, are you fucking? It just sucks.
I would have.
But it's gotten better.
My ship would be themed after the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
They have one that's similar to the Millennium Falcon. Pretty cool.
Care about that. That's for nerds.
I like it. The Mercury Star.
I'd have like a theme song, like whenever somebody like makes a regression, like okay, we got one, and play it. Just get them on radio, like where are you? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're being shot at. We have nowhere to go. Just fucking land. You're like, get the fuck in.
I get a lot of. I used to announce my stream in the game, right? And people were cool. But now, no. Now you'll just get like people ramming you when you leave your hangar. You know what I mean? There's people that will be.
The one time, man. This isn't like the same.
No. Then there was another time some dude was like, what is this? Melt-a-bomb? Just gonna use that when I guess I need it for a big boss. But yeah.
All the stuff I've been linking to you, right? It's all streamable because there's no all the shit's already like censored because it's from Reels or whatever. But it's like roleplay stuff from GTA.
Oh, sick.
It's like James Randall shit. It's hilarious. But you know, I would just keep doing it. I would just consistently keep doing it until the community's like, hey, leave that fucking guy alone. He's just gonna go save someone.
Yeah.
And in the future, somebody be like, hey man, you're going to go pick up, Scotty whatever the fuck username, and I'm like, yep. And they're like, okay, I don't like that fucking guy. I will pay you not to pick him up. And they're like, how fun. Here's, you know, whatever the number would be in the game for like a substantial amount of money in credits or whatever. Like, yep, okay. Just cancel the fucking ride.
Shit.
Like, yeah, dude, it turns out you're kind of wanted, so I don't want to pick you up.
Yeah, but then you can go and kill them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and plus they show up on bounties. So you could like, you know, just go after them.
I'll pick up anybody. I don't give a shit what kind of bounty they're on. It's like, you gotta take me to my bounty planet. As long as I don't get shot or killed, and people get that I'm just there to pick you up. I'm just a taxi. You have no benefit in killing me. Get like 1,000 potatoes like in Starfield. You know, you're gonna get absolutely nothing. I get my shit back. Like, what am I out of the game for like 30 minutes? My ship explodes. I can't get it back in 30 minutes or whatever. It's fine.
No,
So
it's
go take a shit.
yeah.
Take a lunch break.
There's what do you call it?
I would make my ship like like the hardest, most toughest fucking thing to kill. Like we can just get away. Just getaway vehicle, dude.
You'd have to farm a lot to be able to do that.
I don't give a shit. I'll farm a lot.
Yeah, no, that's why I've been doing hauling
I made
lately.
2 legendaries in Guild Wars 2. I can pretty much farm.
Yeah.
And in the situation that I'm here,
They have a stock market in the
You
game.
think I got anything else to fucking do?
They have a stock market in the game where you can tell what materials are the most money to buy and then resell at certain depots. But not well, there's sites for that. But like, you could literally look at a digital in live game stock market of all these, and I don't even know how many different kinds of things you could mod. There's like thousands of fucking things. That's what I like about the game.
My rules will be, hey, I'm coming to get you. I'm putting out my whatever door to get in, and then I'll just pull up, like drift into place, semi-land and all that. All you gotta do is tell me that you're in. And it's like, if you go, I'm in, and I hit the jets to get the fuck out of there, you better close this door, because we're leaving. Okay, none of this fucking slow ass landing gear bullshit role play. It's like, I'm there, I'm out, fuck you, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking fun.
Just pick them up for free. I wouldn't even charge them. I'm just like, I get this is fun. It's fun.
Oh, there's a fucking little bot bug. But yeah, like, I think.
Walked out of the room and was staring at me while I was saying it. So fucking Christ. It's like it's a door, you walk through it, you don't stare at people.
The thing I like about Star Citizen though is like I can go in one day and do a chill stream and talk to people, because for some reason I get a lot of more, like it says like the viewership I get the most on is Star Citizen. For some reason. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yep, there we go. I have to get fucking picked up. But like I could go in and do deliveries, right? Like contracts and do that, get rep. And then, or I could just go and like do dogfights and not worry about like getting all my guns and doing this, you know, and trying to put my fucking banner down, and I forgot it's Q. Okay. But yeah, so I can go dogfight, I can do this. But now you could buy ships in game, right? Like before it was like you had to buy ships with money. You still can. I don't know what that $48,000 DLC is about, because I was like, absolutely fucking not. But now there are like, I could play if I wanted to for 8 hours, stream like a whole like work day, and probably be able to buy like chips that were like $200 before. But they did it smart. Like I have a ship I don't want anymore that I paid for with the starter pack that I could put towards credits or just trade in for a better model, and I have to do that because it's whatever, but it's cool. I mean, and like I said, or I could go and learn something new, like okay, I'll learn how to fucking salvage ships, you know, rent out a salvage ship or do it by hand. And now I've been hauling cargo and I've been doing like unofficial contracts that are like, you know, whatever. But they took away my fucking Argo towing ship, but I could always rent it, right? And make back the money 12-fold, because you could just go to certain areas and tow a ship. But if you have a friend with a scrapping like vessel, right? Like the Reclaimer Vulture, right? Like one of those huge fucking things, and they scrap it. You could literally haul a ship out of the zone, right? And that share the contract, and it's like 30,000 or not, 130, $250,000 in game. I mean, and then the scrap, you could also fucking. I gotta target this fucking thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. This guy looks fucking nuts. Oh my god. Yep, he's after my ass. Nope. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm learning hauling, strapping, all that stuff. And it's fun. And then, or you could just be somebody that rides around, like you said, as like picks people up and heals them, helps them get their stuff back, you know.
I was just thinking of the scenario where you were just like on that planet, and just that whole stream was just fucking you outside, dying of too hot, too cold to find yourself, and that took so long for this one guy to be like, "Yo, I'm on my way" or whatever. I would just do that fast.
Yeah, but that was also like right after I.
Ship. I'll be there in fucking 30 seconds to go show up and land. Let's go. Where do you want to go? Go, we're gone.
Yeah, all that stuff happened.
And then when they try to pay me, I'll be like, no payment necessary, brother. I stream on Twitch. I just made $200.
I did that. Oh shit! I forgot my Sims. I did that to one guy, and I meet him on Discord sometimes to play, and he does like HPTs to get the golden ticket. They call it, which means like if you get a golden ticket, you can rent out one of the best ships in the game, like ever. I'm trying to remember the combos.
And you know who would fucking love me for doing that?
Who?
Every day, well not every day, but consistently doing that. Star Citizen devs.
That's true.
Because they'll be like, wow, you have a stream where you just do this one thing all the time, and it's a benefit to the community. People like it.
That's how
yeah,
Pagan.
It probably sells copies of your fucking game too, so you're welcome.
Yeah, because if you bought it, you'd have a code.
Do you not have a PC that can play Star Citizen? Hey devs, get me connected with NZXT or iBuyPower or any of these other fucking pre-built companies and be like, hey man, can you not play Star Citizen? All you need is like $1,200. Save up over the course of 6 months. Use my link to NZXT. They'll pre-build you a machine with a 4080 and all the RAM and heat sink and cooling you need. You don't have to ship. They ship it to you. It's super fucking.
That's a really good.
NZXT is the one that I do like, where they actually ship it to you and they're like, it's not out.
That's a yeah.
It's still like the thing is like packed in such a way where like nothing was busted. Worst case scenario, you have to like pull the RAM out and like put it back in because it might get a little jostled during travel, but that's very common.
Can you do you have a good memory? I still have two 16GB Ryzen RAMs for my MSI custom, but they're not compatible with my motherboard on this one. But remind me that I have that, so when I do get my custom computer, remind me to look up if these 15 gen or 14 gen whatever is able to still take them. I'm pretty sure they can, or just sell them because they're really good. Ryzen is fucking dope.
If I were helping you build a machine right now, it'd be at the very minimum 64
gig, yeah, megabytes. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 64 megs of RAM, 2 sticks, 32, whatever the hell graphics card you wanted. Make sure it's all compatible and it all fits. You have to make sure that the
yeah,
fits.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And then the other thing is get a feather. Go find a pigeon outside your house, because it's New York. Pluck a feather, and just when you turn it on, make sure the fucking fans are spinning the right directions, and that's all you gotta do.
I'm gonna BRB
and then
on this.
Two solid state hard drives.
I'm gonna run an ad, and then take a BRB real quick. I'll bring you with me on the phone. I'm learning how to use the fucking stream manager shit on the phone. It's really annoying, but once you like.
Do you have a stream deck, by the way?
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I must have thought you did.
I wish. I was
telling Rachel about we were talking about I don't know how we got on the topic, but we were talking about a new computer for you or whatever, and I was like, one of the things that I know I've mentioned to every one of my friends is like Elgato makes these peripherals for streaming, and we got on Stream Deck, and I thought you did, but you didn't have one. But I told her, I'm like, think of a like a USB, you plug it into the back of your computer, and it's a bunch of buttons that you have on the floor that are near your feet, and it's like a little pad. And she's like, so they're like extra keyboard buttons. I'm like, yeah, but they're not associated with the keyboard. They're associated with like their own uh, firmware. You know, like when you plug it in, it knows that it's new. It's an extension of buttons, and you can The sausage. No, that's gross. They're synthoid humans. What the fuck was that? Oh, I think that was the dinner announcement. I'm not gonna eat the dinner though. I don't care. Fuck. On the weekends we have we got a guy named Gary, and I swear to God, his recipes are like fucking stupid. Like last week Sunday, we got like a scoop of macaroni salad and a thing of celery and like a slice of tomato, and I'm like, this is dinner? Sorry, dude. I mean, I ate it, but I was just like, sorry, man, I'm not coming back when you cook anymore. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday's dinner was like lasagna. I'm like, I'm not eating this red sauce shit. I ate that. No, I like lasagna and I like spaghetti and I like goulash, but I've learned that when when you fucking really, one of my alarms went off and it muted me. Dumb fucking. But no, they use like a red sauce pasta sauce brand for like making lasagna in mass for like 10, 20 people, and it's fucking gross. It might just be me, but there's no coincidence that in an all men's rehab facility that 30 of us got bloat for like a day and a half. We all ate the same lasagna. We can't all have the same like gut issue. And everybody who didn't get bloat were guys who were at work and didn't come back until 6, 7, so they missed dinner. So I just don't eat the shit. I'd rather not feel like I have a baby for 5 hours.
You are to be reassigned to sanitation duties.
That is the work of a servitor.
The servitor's augmentations are put to better use in other duties.
If you restore my sight,
Your petition for augmetic replacement has been denied.
I still have use without my eyes.
Correct. They will not be required for your new duties. Septic dives must be conducted blind.
There must be something. Anything else I can do.
Are you volunteering for servitor conversion, Emil?
No. I will report to the sanitation
Yeah.
master.
Yeah, when I fuck cooking up, I lie about it and consider it like a genius thing. Oh my God, it's just a genius move. I just don't know how to recreate the recipe. I ate it. It's all gone. I don't know how to recreate it. It was so good. I wish I had that. I wish I knew how I fucked up sausage. But it was really tasty. it's the secret to like all cooking shows is when they're like this. You put this in there for 5,000, on 500 degrees for 45 minutes, and it'll come out looking like this. And then they have fast forward. They already have it ready to go. It's like there's no fucking way that's what's sitting under the desk for half your TV show, and it still tastes good. And it'll come out just like this. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, and I'm like, who watches this shit? No wonder people watch recipe videos on YouTube, because it's like, get to the fucking point. What's the recipe? What are the ingredients? Blah blah blah. Tell me what the hell you want me to buy. How is it made? Boom, it's done. None of this entire hour of like Emerald. My stepmom used to watch that shit in like the early 2000s. I was like, holy fuck. ᗪᗇOကိ. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know if he's dead. I have no idea. I think a product problem happened. I think they might have had a recall, like a set of like pots and pans, and he got blamed for it because he was the face of it and he like endorsed it, but the shit didn't work the way he said it would work. Maybe. Yeah, I think he's still alive, so. He's still around. He's just the BAM guy. He just puts like salt on shit and goes, BAM! And you're like, that's cool, Emerald. And then he probably saw the ratings going down, or maybe a manager in his part of his production was like, look, no one's watching the Food Network anymore. They got the internet. Let's pull out now, but still sell all your products. You can still work your restaurant, but nobody wants just to watch a fat Italian guy go BAM all day. My fucking roommate, dude, makes some of the weirdest fucking choices. He just came in, went to his room twice, came back into the room, went to the bathroom, went to his room, came out of the room, came back in, went back to his little corner, went back into the bathroom, peed, washed his hands, came back, went out, came back in, peed again. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? This must be like his prime activation time. Because like after dinner, this dude's gonna zonk out, and I'm not gonna hear from him. I literally thought he was gone. And if I want to know if he's gone, I can just check the front desk and just ask if he signed out or something. Because you get medications if you leave for the weekend, so they would know because they would let him. I've never once peeked in his full private. I don't want to. I'm never tempted to because I just don't want to have that in my mouth. Like, I don't want to go. Yeah, look. I do know that he must be some kind of slob or something, because the lady comes in and tells him to clean up his room. He's like progress, like therapy progress. Like, what? Cleaning up your room is progress. Cleaning up your room is pretty universally.
The gods are watching. Imperial matches assault our territory.
You just gotta make sure, like when you're buying parts for your PC and you have all of it ready to rock and roll, then you start thinking about it like extended things, other purpose. Like if you want 2 people to be on the mic while you're streaming, like maybe Rachel has her own mic or something, then you have 2 mic inputs, but they're split, so you can put them through OBS. So there's no like echo or anything crazy. Oh yeah, for the DJ shit, I bet, yeah. That's like...
Thank you, ally. New objective point found. Servant of the corpse god claims the objective.
It's a different time.
Dark gods reign here.
I watched a Meat Canyon video, the new Meat Canyon one, and one of the related videos below was an old Queso video. I think it's a compilation somebody edited, and it's just him watching the Meat Canyon cartoons, and he's like, "What am I watching? What am I looking at? Chat, what is this?" He's pushing so hard the narrative that he's never seen a Meat Canyon cartoon. And it's like, dude, you're an internet guy. Like, you watch shit on the internet. Stop watching, like... And then Meat Canyon made a cartoon about him because he exploded. And, like, the more subscribers he gets, the more fat he gets, and the more he bitches about people calling him fat and banning them and stuff. And he just gets to be the size of a fucking entire city. And then he engulfs the city in the cartoon. And this was before I even knew who the hell he was making fun of. I thought this was like an original idea. Like, oh, a streamer that gets so popular he grows in size physically. And like, that's a funny idea. And it's like, no. This guy, it's just like, I don't even think Case is that big of a guy, man. I don't know. All I see is a guy's head inside of a fucking hoodie. And his background looks shockingly like my old apartment. These big fucking windows with like the way that the way that they're constructed. And I'm like, whatever, you know, who cares where I live? It just looks creepy. It looks just like my old place when I lived in that school, that remodeled high school. I don't know anything about his house or nothing. Looks he might be in like a studio. I would if I streamed. I'd be like, look, I either need my own house, my own tiny house where no one can fucking bother me and I can be as loud as I want. And I can inflect and emote as much as I want on stream instead of worrying about my neighbors being like, "You were loud." I'm like, "Fuck you. Let me just have fun." You know, my one neighbor one time, he watched Jurassic Park and he had the volume up really fucking loud. And all I heard was Tyrannosaurus Rex screaming and like human people screaming and roaring and all this shit. And I didn't say nothing. I'm like, "Yeah, you got a nice big ass fucking home theater setup so you can enjoy your fucking movie." Okay, that's great. It's loud as shit. What about the opposite? How about you do what I do? Put on a pair of not very expensive, but like decently priced headphones to cancel out any of the game sound that I hear to anybody else around. And then you just do that. And then I did that. And then I would play Warzone and DMZ or whatever, and then I'd still get knocked off my door. "You're being too loud." I'm like, "No, I'm being too loud." You don't hear the fucking kid. You couldn't ID what the fuck I'm doing. If you could hear gunshots as loud as I'm hearing in my headphones and I didn't use my speakers, you would think there'd be murders happening over here. I'm being considerate. I just want to, that's the next phase of where I live. I just want to live either with roommates who are going to be like, okay, we get it, he streams, deal with it, or just in complete solitude where I can just do whatever the fuck I want. And anybody who's joining me for it is in on the gag. They're in on what's happening. It's like, you know, if I have a girlfriend and she's like, I want to come over to the tiny house, which the reason I bring up tiny house is because me and my friend Kenneth talked about this very, very like 1% idea tiny house conversation. But it's like, you want to come over and eat? Cool. I'm gonna be playing whatever, and I'm gonna be screaming and yelling and shit because I like to get into my games. Plus, it's entertainment for the stream. So if that's gonna annoy you, maybe don't come over. It's not gonna go on all fucking day. I have a schedule. And it stops at this time, and then I go to normal mode. But like, I need to be there because I'm so tired of getting excited when I stream, and I just want to go like, fuck yeah, woo, and just like get excited about shit, and then realize I can't do that because trying to think of the word. My quality, not my quality of life, but like my safety. God, I can't believe I'm blanking on this. I've used this term so much. It's just knowing that I'm going to be okay and I'm not going to be evicted because I got excited and I watched wrestling one day or whatever. Right? It's scary. The opportunities that pop up and you're just like, I wonder if it's a consequence of my actions, when in reality I'm just having fun with my life. And I'm not being overly loud. I would love to be like we talked about on Friday, where like what's his face streams from a storage unit. I would stream from a storage unit, but you know, like, I think it's just a funny haha yuck gimmick that he's doing, where he's streaming. Like, people are trying to find me. It's like, yeah, a lot of people probably know where you live because you haven't moved before or whatever. But I would do it for yucks and stream in a storage unit because, but you'd have to know somebody. It's illegal to live in those units. In some cases it is, but I'm sure there's like special permissions, you know, if you know who the person is who owns the place. And you're just like, yo, I'm gonna do this for like a term period of time. I'm gonna pay so much for like quote unquote rent. And this is what's going to be going on in that unit, and maybe not everybody in the entire unit garage, like not the whole property needs to know that there's a human being, but maybe like the people surrounding that unit that he's in have to get notification, and maybe they might have to get permission from them to be like, yo, do you mind if this guy does this? And he's so popular that it's like probably people in those units probably know who he is. They're like, yeah, why not? Let him fucking do whatever the hell he wants. Right. Or in some case, if I had the money, I'd be like, I'll pay for your store for the entire time I'm in there. Just give me permission. And then that way, you know, he's not breaking the law. I would do that left and right. But it's like, because you can't act like a crazy ᗪᖇOကိభి grape ape in your house. I think it's a gimmick. And I think it's a fun gimmick. I don't think there's anything to do with safety. I don't think he's not safe in his own home. But it's a cool idea. Like, yeah, because no one can fucking get in. Unless you open the door or say something, like we were talking about the other day, like a guy figured out where he lives because he used to work at that storage unit place. And he knows exactly where because he opened the fucking door and you can see outside the door. And people who live there are like, oh yeah, that's the storage unit on Highway 10 outside of town or wherever the fuck. But I would do shit like I see guys like Jeffreyzeta like destroying shit in the background of their stream, like breaking keyboards or whatever the fuck, you know, like cheap ass keyboards. Get them from China and you just break them and you're just like pissed. When you're pissed, you just grab a cheap keyboard, smash it, get your frustrations out. It's a gimmick. Of course, it's a gimmick. I don't have anger issues. Like, I would love to do that. Prop comedy. That'd be hilarious. But I can't do it like in an apartment. My landlord would kick me out in a second. Like, that's just all we hear is you breaking shit. I'm like, fuck you. I'm an entertainer. Like, kiss my nuts. I would love to do that. No, me and Ken have talked about it though. Like, what if I put a tiny house in your backyard, or on the backyard of your property, and there's legal ways to get around it and do it properly and shit. But I'm like, I'd be like your neighbor, or I'd be like your roommate, but your neighbor. Tiny house. What about it? And then if I ever move out, you could just charge people to live there for rent. You can charge $1,000 a month to live in a fucking tiny house in Minnesota. Nobody's gonna give a fuck. That's cheap compared to, it's a tiny house and you can do whatever the hell you want. The GUI thing? I didn't hear what the fuck you said. Oh, the squishmallows. Yeah, squishmallows, yeah. Or whatever they're called from other countries, yeah. You get on your side of the tiny house. It's all her side of the house is just like, there's no walls or doors. It's just walls made of the squeeze. You open up a door, it's made of squee animals. It's my pill for food. It's the Jetsons. Did everybody take your pill for food? Look at that, I get evicted. Oh, I love that. I haven't laughed like that in months, guys. Holy shit. I was just talking about how you went to go take a pill for food, and I just had a natural burp that I was like, I'm not gonna stop this. I just burped really fucking loud, and I was like, oh god, I wonder how loud that is on the stream with this like stupid Beats by Dre headphone jack microphone that I'm using because I know it's not great, and it just came through perfectly beautifully, and I was like, oh yes, we're back. Well, you do know that OBS has a highlight button, right? Like you can press a button and it goes back in time 60 seconds and keeps 60 seconds in the past and continues to record 60 seconds from when you press it. What are you, some kind of rube? Well, you don't have a Steam Deck, but I'm sure you can macro it to one of your extra keys on your keyboard. But like F12, like 0 on your normal pad. It's epic. Because this is when you're talking about like these fucking kill streaks, and you have like what is that called? Echo or whatever. That program that you're talking about, that like it's just so smart enough to know when you go on kill streaks, it records little highlights for you. And I'm like, yeah, it probably does that because it knows Call of Duty left and right, because you can feed it Call of Duty images and go, that's a highlight, and the AI is like, oh, that's a highlight because I saw it say kill or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'm sure that's great. All my highlights are done by me pressing a button. You need it, and then you just need to hire like a highlight guy. Yeah. There's a lot of websites that will, if you put a link in of a YouTube channel, it will cut out the highlights. It'll make highlights automatically. But the way that it does it is it uses YouTube data based on like most rewatched parts of the videos, and just cuts the highlights for you. If you gave it raw film, it does a really bad job of cutting out highlights, because it doesn't understand like what's a highlight, what in here happened that's really cool, where it's like. This is just another part of the build, man. When you make your build, you're gonna have to have the 2 SSD drives, one for running the games. Everything will be. You won't even have a hard drive that spins with the disk. 1, 2, or even 3. At least an expansion slot for a third one down the line, but 2 SSD drives. Then when you do make these fucking highlights, you can pull them straight from the live broadcast, or you could pull them from the dual broadcast and live record. So you have the raw stream. So you have it in the highest quality instead of downloading it from Twitch, because Twitch turns it into garbage. And then you have to render that, and then render that out, and it even looks even worse. And then you upload it back to YouTube or Twitch, which the uploading process takes away, the quality just goes down. The more time footage is passed back and forth with programs and uploads, it loses quality. People don't notice it, but it does. And the highest quality shit is like if it's live recorded, like Polonius does it. He records his streams live when he did. And that's why you only need to keep the streams for 2-3 hours, so you don't have to sift through like a billion, like hours of footage. You could also have a little button you press and you go, that was definitely a highlight, and it'll grab the phantom recording from a minute before and a minute after that, and then you have these clips that you actually made as highlights. You can go through them first and just see what the hell you did, because not everybody's perfect. I would manually clip shit on OBS, and I'm like, why'd I think that was funny? And I must have fucked up. I thought I got a nice highlight, but it wasn't. Yeah, because when you're playing, you don't know perfectly, but it's better than what I did before, which was run a timer on my phone and then just press lap every time I thought I got a highlight. But that's because it would make timestamps on the phone, and then I would just have to figure what this out for the entire large stream recording. That sucked. Oh, so this is the jetpack. Jetpack in the sky, and then you straight up fucking die. So this is the jetpack. Jetpack in the sky, and then you straight up fucking die. You just said a contradiction. You have to turn toggle sprint on because you hate toggling sprint. You mean you have to turn toggling sprint off? Yes. Okay. Just making sure that you weren't going insane. You only want to actively sprint. Yeah, me too.
What truths need revealed?
Darkness cannot be slain.
So you fucking die and you go, well, they must have got the ultimate. Because you had a giant white screen of death, and then the next thing I saw was your guy fall over dead to rights. Well, that's the ultimate edition kill, when they ultimately blow up your fucking screen, turn it white, you can't ultimately die. That is cool how you can strafe jump or whatever, right? Like when you jump in the air, you can strafe with your jetpack. So that kind of reminds me of that mecha battle too. Yeah, whatever, mecha game. It was fun. There's a new Gundam, and I caught a clip of it. I saw a clip of it. It was a Crunchyroll ad, I think, but it was in Japanese. It's like old Gundam models, like from the 90s or 80s, and I don't know what the fuck it's called, so I couldn't tell you. But it's like there's a girl driving. There's a girl pilot, and she's in a Gundam. She's in like the red and white traditional Gundam. The one that I don't know the significance of that Gundam, and it's got a sword, but she doesn't have a shield. And some guys are piloting those like big purple ones, those big ugly fucking ones that look like they have skirts and shit, and like gas mask helmets and shit. I'm like, I recognize these models, but I don't know what the story is. And she's just like, yeah, you can beat me up all you want, but I vow to become the strongest Gundam. Or they're not even, okay, so Gundam is that robot. The other rig robots are not called Gundams; they're called something else, which was news to me. Yeah, but when so there's a scene that happens where she's just in this robot that looks like it has no offense or defense, and then she's like, "I'll fight no matter what, and I will be the best," because you guys, I can't read the subtitles. It's on a short form. You know, it's on an IG or a short. And I can't. Yeah, you can find it if you want to find it. I just don't know what it's called. I linked it somewhere a long time ago, but I can't read the